It's just, oh yeah,
Kavos,
not wrong.
Kavos,
Right, oh yeah, everyone else is wrong. You're not a hypocrite.
Kavos.
Oh, stroke my cock, stroke my hard throbbing cock. Oh, this made me hard. I was throbbing more than a nonce at a nursery.
Walked in the woods, found a dead dollar, found a dead.
Hello everyone, I'm at... Let me just make sure I'm in... Focus. There we go. Now we can record. Hello everyone, I'm Alex, and welcome back to another video. Now, this is not a roast video. This is not one of those, because I'm prepared to actually stand by what I'm going to say in this video. Do unto others as you would wish they would do unto you is going to be the basic motto of today's video. A life lesson, may I say. Today, I'll be talking about my commentator, Kavos. Now, I'm allowed to make a video on Kavos because we both personally knew each other.
Is that me and Rice Gum, we know each other.
If you fucking dare cross the line and make a video on Kavos after this, there will be hell to pay. I'll get angry. I'll get angry with you. I'll get angry and I'll be watching. Trust. That fucking hurt. Obviously, I'm quite qualified to do this video, just like how Kavos was qualified to do his Rice Gum videos. In terms of commentary GCSE, we follow each other on Twitter and we've exchanged some DMs a few times, so that means I'm allowed to do this. It's just like Kavos and Rice Gum, you know, we've had personal beef sometimes, so I am qualified to do this video. But if ImAllexx makes his own video on the same topic as me the day before, then that's not allowed. Well, that's not okay. If I do a response video, that's cool, because I'm Kavos. But if anybody else on YouTube decides to start making videos on a topic that I deem not worthy, there will be hell to pay. They are scum if they make a video on this. If anybody makes a video on the Content Cop or anything to do with the Content Cop, then they should be killed. Oh fuck. It looks like, I've gone negative on Social Blade. Better go make the Content Cop response. This is the first issue I have with Kavos, and that is the blatant hypocrisy for no reason at all. Like, there's no reason why he should be angry or even saying half the stuff he's saying. Because he tends to have this awful practice where he complains about something, gets generally livid over it in a video, tweets about it, and then integrates it into his videos or does the same video the exact next day. Kavos, for some reason, tried to spin it like I was saying he was regurgitating points, which was his original point that he made about the Content Cop videos. But that was not the case at all. That was not the point at all. I'm pretty sure he knew that was not the point at all. The point was, he claimed that's what I was doing, but we actually ended up making two very similar videos, which he attacked me for. That's a bit silly, isn't it, Kavos? It's a bit stupid, you know? You threw me under the bus for really no reason at all, because it wasn't even actually accurate to the point you were trying to make, because you didn't watch the video. And then I watched your video the next day and went, wow, this seems like the exact same video that you attacked me for on Twitter yesterday. I go through the response video and talk about it just like you did, you fucking moron. Just so you guys know, I'll be going through this video insulting Kavos unneedingly just like he does to other people. Don't get offended. No one makes videos on Rice Gum apart from you, apparently. That seems to be a point that you tried to make. You're the only one! The only one who has blessed us with Rice Gum videos. No one makes videos on Rice Gum apart from me. I'm the most qualified. I did it before iDubbbz did. I made videos on Rice Gum before the Content Cop. No one's been making videos on the Content Cop before me.
Now, before iDubbbz Content Cop, no one was making Rice Gum videos, except for me.
No one at all. I can't possibly find any examples of people making videos on Rice Gum before me. Oh no! Kavos isn't an original commentary channel with original topics and ideas that he has somehow got to first and made an incredible video on it? Wow, what a surprise. It's a topic on the internet that anybody can talk about, and just because you're first to it doesn't give you a God-given right to own it. It's Rice Gum, he's a person. It's not even that, it's the fact that you're not even first. That's the most hilarious part. But lying about being first and claiming something so you could make other people look bad when they then cover that topic just makes you a lying prick who's trying too hard to try and attain himself a moral high ground that simply doesn't fucking exist.
So finally now, Rice Gum has to respond to hard criticism backed with a lot of evidence. There's no more playground insult bullshit, no more picking on kids for him or smashing girls' phones.
So Rice has to respond to some hard-hitting critique, or he's a pussy. No more bullying kids. For you then, Kavos, you'll just have to reply to this so you don't look like a pussy. I mean, do you think your videos are above bullying? You just insult people's looks and talk about throbbing cocks.
ImAllexx is one of the few YouTubers who genuinely disgust me to look at. Look at this creature. He is the definition of a mong. Shit, he is one sorry looking son of a bitch who crawls out of his cage to make one YouTube video every day. Are they good YouTube videos? No. They're absolute wank. But that's just my opinion. If you like watching a depressed fuck try and be funny for 10 minutes, be my guest.
Well, it looks like I'll crawl out of my hole one last time to make this video.
You like watching a depressed fuck, and he will try and insult you as hard as he can, even if it means going over the line, or, you know, mocking depression. Depressed fuck.
Well, thank God you've never mocked depression then, Kavos. Because then we'd be in a bit of a sorry state. Talk about going the extra mile to insult people, Kavos does this incredible thing where he says absolutely ridiculous things. Skip at least 1 minute into every single Kavos video and he'll say something about his cock or something just genuinely scary.
I'm not even thinking about what would happen if the bloke just pulled out and his hot load spewed all over the baby, giving him his first facial when he's only the young age of a few months. I'm not thinking about that.
No wonder he deletes these videos. Obviously, I don't get the humour in spewing all over a baby's face. Classic commentary channel. Here's a tip for you commentary channels, because Kavos wanted to give you one, you know. The big guy is recently exploded, you know. He's got all the hot tips and tricks. Don't mention the content cop, ever. Don't do it. Don't fucking mention it. Don't you dare mention the content cop. Oh no, if you mention the content cop, that's a sin. Do you want to be like Wild Spartans? Do you want to be like Wild Spartans? Do you want to be like Wild Spartans? No one wants to be like Wild Spartans. Here's multiple videos where I talk about the content cop and even make a video where I basically suck iDubbbz off because I'm so insecure and don't want to be compared to Leafy.
Today's video is only a small video, but it's about something, or someone shall I say, that people have been comparing me to, and I don't fucking like it, because this person is a piece of shit, a bad commentator, and quite frankly, I don't understand why people are comparing me to him at all. Well, I understand there's two factors in this.
Don't be so generous, Kavos. There's more than two reasons why people compare you to Leafy.
The fact that we're both commentary channels, and the fact that we both have had big sub growths in a short period of time.
You also insult people unneedingly, and you're a massive hypocrite. That's at least 4 reasons why you like Leafy.
Many of you know ImAllexx too. No? Wait, who's it? Oh, Wild Spartans.
So apparently Wild Spartans is everything wrong with commentary, so instead of actually doing this video myself, what I've decided to do is let Kavos pick apart his own channel, because it's easier.
Kavos
grew his channel through having friends who made much better content than him, and obviously they help promote him and help promote their shit. So let's start at what you should expect before delving into an epic
Kavos
video. You get the greasy fuck rambling for 10 minutes with minimal fucking editing. He just says whatever shit comes to his head, and it's so apparent, extremely apparent in fact, how little preparation he does before a video, and it makes for a truly special 10 minutes. I'm not even thinking about what would happen if the bloke just pulled out and his hot load spewed all over the baby, giving him his first facial. I'm not thinking about that. Look how much this greasy baboon repeats himself in just one video.
Let's see him do 5 more subs in a year by himself. He only gets views because you shouted him out. Lol.
Because Keemstar mentioned me in the same tweet as him. In the same tweet. Let's see him do 5 mil subs in a year by himself. Keemstar said he gave me a little boost around 30 to 50k. No props at all. You're fucking greedy. Your content is wank. And the only thing you give a shit about is that 10-minute mark. This is how I imagine a
Kavos
recording session. So yeah guys, saturation, yeah, it's great. if you got more than one ketchup, oh, one ketchup might sell out more because, you know, it's saturated, more saturation. Oh yeah, it's great. More saturation is good. Saturation is great, you know? Do you like saturation? I like ketchup, though. Ketchup's good on sausages, hot dogs. Fucking 10 minutes! Get in there!
You're a bit of a hypocrite, aren't you, Kavos? Just a bit of a hypocrite. It's not like anything that you mentioned in those videos was really inherently wrong with commentary, but it seems like now you've decided to do them because you realise it's pretty integral in earning money and actually growing on the website. You're allowed to now. Is that how this works? So you're gonna mock people who are trying to grow and do their YouTube channels, but now you want a slice of the cake. It's okay. Opinions change, obviously, but surely don't you think you owe Wild Spartans an apology? Don't you think you owe him one? Maybe you should make a video saying this is why you should love Wild Spartans, because he gave you all the ideas to grow and also make cash. But I'm sure he's the worst rant channel on YouTube. Like, no one could be as bad as he is. Let's not mention the fact that you tweeted Wild Spartans a good 60 times trying to get his attention, which apparently by your standards would be somewhat desperate, don't you think? This is the same guy who, when sub boxes break, uploads a video telling people to go and then watch said previous video.
Yo, just making a quick video to let you guys know that yesterday I did upload a video at 4 AM. Now I'm a massive idiot for uploading at 4 AM in the first place, but when I make a video I just want to release it, and I don't care about the times when people are asleep, and I don't care about the
You didn't nearly say views there, did you, Kavos? Oh, that wouldn't have been good if you slipped up and said that you actually didn't care about the views. That would not go well in your favour. You literally bump your YouTube videos because you're so scared they're not going to get the views that you want them to. But Wild Spartan's doing all the stuff he does to grow is just slimy and scummy. But if we just started bumping our YouTube videos in the sub box, that would be cool. Please guys, please watch this Kavos video. Please share it with your friends because people didn't see it. The sub boxes are probably broken. I might get demonetized and I might not get any ad revenue from it. So please guys, please let me go on the sub box. Patreon's a good one. Kavos mocked a lot of people for having a Patreon, and then he went and made his own one. You called Wild Spartans greedy, but you created a Patreon yourself that then was so poorly funded that you actually deleted it. Wow.
I am here to take your money and drink Mountain Dew. And I'm all out of Mountain Dew. Final $50 tier is called Extra Special Fun. Now, you may be wondering, what's so extra special? Nothing for you, it's extra special fun for me. I get more money. Hooray! And that is it for the Patreon. I will be adding many more rewards in the future. Maybe do more videos like this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. A lot of these Patreon rewards are jokes. I mean, I don't have 300 of these, the only one I have. If you want me to give away this dank t-shirt.
Now you may be seeing this video and thinking, Alex, this has to be a joke. You can't take this and use this as actual evidence against Kavos. And when I watched it, I thought, wow, this is very much a meme. Although, he corrects us and definitely puts the record straight.
I am making a Patreon. It's a legit Patreon. The rewards are jokes because I really do feel like Patreon, I'm making it. And if you want to support my content, amazing. I don't think the rewards are a make or break. If you want to have supported it in the first place, then you would have supported it. You don't need rewards. No props at all. You're fucking greedy. Your content is wank.
If these YouTubers are apparently bad, you're just as bad as they are, or may I say worse. And that's just by your own standards. That's not even my opinion. That's just from you. God, times change, Kavos. I'm sure the ad revenue didn't influence you at all. Kavos used to always complain about people stretching content or making videos on next to nothing, which is a valid point. It can be pretty fucking annoying when somebody just stretches a video to 10 minutes with a really long outro. But he pretty much destroys all his claims against clickbait and stretching videos to 10 minutes with this one video. A video titled, Rice Gum Deleted Diss on Me. He went too far. Good use of the brackets. I use that. It works well. I actually would recommend it to creators if you do want to try and intrigue people into watching your content. Also, the illusion that Rice Gum was going to do a diss track on him, that's good. It makes it seem like you're relevant and that somebody like Rice Gum is actually going to come and attack you. So you're going to get Rice Gum's audience to come in and be like, wow, this guy avoided a Rice Gum diss. That's cool. But that's not what happened, is it? It's not what happened at all. He sent a tweet out saying he didn't agree with your channel growth, it hurt your ego, so you made a full 10-minute video on it where you talk about one fucking tweet. What a fucking surprise. What a surprise. I obviously didn't expect that from someone like Kavos. A 10-minute video on a tweet. God. Another cunty thing that Kavos tends to do to smaller YouTubers is flex on them, or just basically try and belittle them when he can. Anybody who disagrees with him is the worst person on planet Earth, so I'm sure he'll probably have something to say about my sub growth or maybe my views. I'm just doing this for attention, obviously, not because he's a prick. Bunch of people got in a Twitter battle with Kavos, and because he's very insecure and can't leave Twitter alone, he decided that he would post this. Do I even have to explain why this makes you a mong? Unfortunately, this video is pretty redundant. I'm not gonna lie. There's plenty of videos exposing Kavos out there, and they pretty much cover the same points as me. So, you know, just regurgitating that. But there was one video I did find where somebody exposed him. Oh, it was Kavos himself. I'm sure this video isn't incredibly biased and maybe tells a few lies.
Comedy Boss Gaming, high definition, an absolute twat, a clickbaiting cunt, a scam artist, and he also stole his fucking name from Comedy Shorts Gamer.
There's my telly. With further proof, I'll give you it, I don't mind.
Man, I'm a fucking squeaker. Shit. And no coins were given away. I was a lying, scamming cunt. I was only like 13.
Oh, so self-deprecation there. You're a lying, scamming cunt, but you're only 13, and you're a twat. You were 16 to 15. You were 16 or 15. You weren't 13. I mean, the dates just don't line up. If you're 20 now, then you would have been 15 or 16 when you were doing this, not 13. So you've shaved a few years off that. So you can't even expose yourself properly. You're not even doing real research. That's not new. And I'm guessing you've made this video so people can't use it as a point, but I will use it as a point. You were scamming people. You were just doing giveaways that didn't give people a winner, but everybody else is greedy. And you've changed, obviously. You've definitely changed. You're not greedy anymore. But when he was questioned about a video that he made that got claimed, meaning the ad revenue wouldn't have gone to him, this was his response. Because Lucky Kavos got the money, so he doesn't care. Well, it seems like your motives are pretty obvious, and also incredibly unfair to try and label other people when you are doing the exact same things you're critiquing people for. I really wouldn't have an issue with this if it wasn't for the fact that he takes this severe moral high ground and acts like anybody else who does this is wrong and tries to damage their channels. If the videos were jokey, funny, he was parodying people, I would give less of a fuck. In fact, that would pretty much be what everybody else is doing. Being a loudmouth twat has opened him up to ridicule and critique here, as you may have seen, and has basically shown that Kavos is not the person who he claims to be, and also is not really the person who should be telling other people how to be. If you're going to lay down the law, then you should be the one who follows it first, lead by example, let alone start trying to introduce the tactics that you originally built your channel off for calling people out on. Treat others how you would want to be treated, Kavos. It's probably a good lesson to learn. Meanwhile, I've got to go treat my throbbing cock.